throw it around. Kind of shows because this case is fairly well designed. Real usage, real reviews. MobileReviewsA.ca. Hey, it's Aaron from MobileReviewsA.ca, and today we're going to do the full review for the Lunatik Taktik Extreme Case for the iPhone 5. We give this case a score of 4.1 A's out of 5. Now, compared to a similar case, which is the Lifeproof Nuud, if you break down the actual decimal places and whatnot, the Nuud scores just a tiny bit higher than this. This one's actually 4.06, but we'll round up to 4.1 for simplicity. Lunatik makes a couple of different products. They make a lot of cases for the iPhone 5. I think they've got 3 to 4 different cases for the iPhone 5. They make other things such as styluses as well. So it's a pretty neat company, and they really pride themselves, I think, on their design. And it kind of shows because this case is fairly well designed. In the design category, this was actually its lowest score. We gave it a 3.3 out of 5, only because, well, the case is actually huge. It's very, very big, and it adds a lot of bulk and a lot of weight to your iPhone 5. In terms of installation, for us, because we review cases, we take our phones in and out of cases all the time, and it is so painful to undo the 6 screws. There's only 6 of them. We actually stripped the head off of the tool that Lunatik gave us, so that was a little frustrating. We ended up going with a really cheap Allen key to take the screws out of this case. The build quality for this phone is phenomenal. It is pretty incredible. It's very well put together. It feels very, very solid. The materials feel like they are very of high quality. We've dropped this case probably a dozen times now, and we filmed most of them. And it's, well, we threw it against a brick wall, and the scuffing is there, but it still feels very, very solid. In the protection category, it scored 4.3 A's out of 5. Now, I do have to mention that Lunatik doesn't actually tell you how far you can drop this thing. It tells you that it's H2O dust resistant, but it doesn't tell you that you can toss into a concrete wall and have it survive. Well, most case makers don't, but they'll tell you you can drop it from 4 feet, 6 feet, meets these military standards. But Lunatik doesn't tell you that. So we went and did our own test, and we dropped it from a height about 10 feet onto concrete, and it survived. And then we proceeded to throw it into a brick wall about half a dozen times. So this case, it's pretty tough. In our water resistance test, this case didn't fare that well. This thing is not waterproof at all. There's a hole for the camera, so water would just pour in anyways. We thought the bottom might be waterproof. It's not. So in terms of water resistant, it's not great. You can maybe have it out in the rain, light rain, for maybe 20 seconds before you should really quickly put it back into your pocket. In terms of screen protection, this is one of the coolest things about this case, is that the screen protector isn't plastic. It's actually a piece of Gorilla Glass, and that's one of the most unique things about this case, is that it feels like you actually don't have a screen protector on it, but you do. The screen protector is basically the same kind of glass that goes on top of your iPhone. Lunatik did an incredible job with the screen protector on it. The last category is functionality, and it scores 4.7 A's out of 5. It may add a lot of bulk, you can drop it like hell, but you can get to everything that you need to get to. The volume buttons are simple to get to, the home button is pretty easy to get to. The lightning port has a neat little latch down here. It's got a nice feel to it when you click it in, and the headphone jack is this red thing, and it's got a nice feel to it. It just clicks right in. It feels like a very, very solid case. There is a little bit of sound degradation because, you know, you've wrapped your entire phone with a piece of plastic, but it's barely noticeable and it's not annoying. And, well, there's holes for the camera port and the little flash thing for the camera. One of the neat things about this case is the ringer switch. Most cases will have one on the side. A lot of the rugged ones will have it reversed, so you get confused for a while. But this one actually has like a little metal pole that goes through it, and it's actually really neat. And I applaud Lunatik for doing it this way, because it makes sense. In terms of viewability, the glare is it's no different between a regular iPhone, and it does not diffuse the retina screen, which is nice. It's just another piece of glass, so holding it is, well, I've got no complaints. So again, we give this case a rating of 4.1 A's out of 5. This is a pretty good case, unless you are a office worker and you got to keep this in your pocket of your suit, because then you're going to be walking around like this for most of the day. It's a pretty heavy phone, but it offers a significant amount of protection in terms of droppability and dust proof. Water resistance, not as much. It's a very expensive case. This is a $125 case. If you've got $125 to burn, then we definitely recommend you get this case if you're looking for something incredibly tough and cool looking. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section below. We'll get back to you as soon as we possibly can. You can also find us on a variety of other social media platforms. We're on Google+, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook. Ask us questions there and we'll answer them as quickly as we can. Again, we base our reviews on real usage, and that's what makes us different. Subscribe to our channel for more updates. We're going to do case reviews probably once a week. If it's a rugged case, we're going to test the ruggedness to the manufacturer specifications, and if they don't, well, we'll use our best judgment, and like this Lunatik Taktik, we'll throw it around. Thanks for watching. Again, I'm Aaron the Ho. I just threw a Lunatik Taktik Extreme 5, probably 6 feet, and I'm completely okay with it. And if you're wondering, this is the downtown core of Calgary. This is where we're based out of. This is our arena, and this is where the Calgary Flames go to lose every single year.